Hi, my name is Gerald. I'm in my mid-40s, currently in the real estate for almost about 7 years. I'm a father with a family of 2 kids, one 6 years old and the other at 3 years old.
So, before you became agent, what were you doing?
Notably, I was in SQ as a flight crew for about 8 years. One of the main reasons for that switch was really the want to give more time to the family. That's why I have discussed with my wife, and we felt that it's really time that maybe we should stop and start to rethink and do something different. Just before I embarked on the real estate, I was doing F&B business. We started a small little store, doing prawn noodles, Penang prawn mee, and we did get some traction over there. I was very much a foodie. I love good food, and I tasted the food there in Penang, and I thought that this is something that probably Singaporeans can enjoy. So I brought it over, got the recipe, and just happened that our family was just starting out, because I felt that once this time with the family is being taken away, you cannot bring it back. When the kids have grown up, that's it. The time is lost.
What difficulties you go through? Because from mid-career switch, not easy, Yeah. So what did you go through?
First of all, the network. I don't know. I don't know a lot of people. I don't have the all the networks that I can start my business right away. And of course, I do not have the experience on this whole trade. It's something fairly new to me. I'm fortunate that I have close friends with me, and I see that success he's doing. So he gave me the confidence and said that why don't we do it together? And I was glad that I had friends then to support me and help me and learn from them. That was the opportunity, and that was something that I'm grateful for. When it comes to especially doing a new career switch in your midlife, it's something very scary. Very much when I make the career switch, I always look at myself when I'm in my retirement age, let's say probably about 60s, what I'm doing now is actually not what I want to. I see myself in 20, 30 years time. Along the way, I do have friends who also go through the same difficulties as I've been through. They are also going through the switch whereby they wanted to do something else. I would say I'm very glad that I'm able to help them, in a sense, when you get your friends, your peers growing with you, and learning from you what I have learned over the 7 years, the experience that I have. And also my team Genesis, we focus very much on agents' individual growth. We recognize that every single agent, they do have their own race to run, but we are able to recognize where you are at, your start point and your end point, and really able to run the race at the pace that is comfortable for both parties. A lot of times, yes, I do understand that it's very scary to say to just turn and walk away from something you've been doing, you're very familiar with. When I left the airline, after 8 years of flying, you get very, I think it's a wonderful job. You get very stable pay. I realized that if I have to make the switch, I have to take the courage to take the first step. Like I mentioned, I look very much on the end goal where I'll be in 20 years time. It's a process that you have to go through, and you have to ask yourself whether is it something that you want to do it. So if you are thinking of a career switch at this moment and you are uncertain of what you are going through, do not be afraid, just take the step of faith. My name is Gerald. Do feel free to give me a call if you need any help.